Good evening, bonsoir à tous. We'll proceed with the land acknowledgement. We acknowledge that the lands on which we are hosting this meeting include the traditional territories of many nations. Le CMFC reconnaît que les nombreuses injustices subies par les populations autochtones de ce que nous appelons maintenant le Canada continuent d'avoir un impact sur leur santé et bien-être. The CFPC respects that Indigenous people have rich cultural and traditional practices that have been known to improve health outcomes. I invite all attendees to reflect on the territories you are calling in from as we commit ourselves to gaining knowledge, forging a new culturally safe relationship, and contributing to reconciliation. J'invite tous les participants à songer au territoire où vous vous trouvez présentement, alors que nous nous engageons à acquérir des connaissances, à forger une nouvelle relation culturellement sécuritaire et à contribuer à la réconciliation. Tonight, we're here to celebrate all of you. Family physicians in all corners of this great country continue to keep us healthy because of their unwavering commitments to their patients and communities. Family physicians are not only conducting groundbreaking research on topics that encompass the entire patient life cycle, but also teaching new doctors how to find their way and make their own contributions to the continuum of care that we all receive through family medicine. Their contributions to the various contexts in which they work, may these be clinics, hospitals, nursing homes, lecture halls, or classrooms, are what binds family physicians together and to their patients and communities. The examples offered by tonight's award winners remind us of these relationships and make us proud of our profession. As the CEO of the College of Family Physicians of Canada, I can also attest to the pride of our professional peers in their affiliation with the college. Earlier today, we acknowledged Dr. Shirley Shipper for her extraordinary year as president. In a moment, I will invite Dr. Kathy Chervin to say a few words. But before I do that, I want to take a moment to recognize the work and achievements of Dr. Paul Sawchuk for his many years of service and dedication as an active member of the CFPC Board of Directors. Paul was an excellent leader as the president of the college from 2018 to 2019 and as the immediate past president this year. Paul, I sent you an email earlier this week about transitions. In it, I mentioned that if nothing else, that you will have had the distinction of being the last CFPC president with whom the CEO has spent so much time meeting in person. I know it sounds like a joke, but I'm not so sure. In contemplating the future, I don't know if this will ever happen again in quite the same way. But of course I was joking because you've done so much more. I have particularly appreciated your nudge to us to think outside the box in order for us to pave the way to get to better and do our part where it matters and where it's important. Merci, Paul, pour ta contribution au sein du collège. We are privileged that you've agreed to continue to serve as chair of the Honors and Awards Committee. This will be particularly important as we redesign and modernize our Honors and Awards program. Thank you for agreeing to take this on. Another pre-COVID privilege was the opportunity to get to know presidents' spouses. My husband Jamie and I really appreciated getting to know Margaret. The two of you are a great team. I'm especially grateful to Margaret, who helped my husband buy a new suit, his first new suit in many years. With Margaret's help, Paul, you'll be able to pick up some skiing gear at a shop near you as a token of our appreciation. Once again, Paul, thank you for your service to the CFPC and the Foundation for Advancing Family Medicine. With that, I'm so pleased to introduce the College of Family Physicians of Canada's newly installed president, Dr. Kathy Chervin.
Merci, Francine. And I have to add my thanks to Paul. I put it in the chat. Paul, such a wonderful friend and leader. and we will miss you so much on the board and wish you well. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the first virtual awards gala. I'm excited to have you all with us here tonight as we celebrate the accomplishments of family physicians who have made extraordinary contributions over the past year to family medicine. Je tiens aussi à remercier la Fondation pour l'avancement de la médecine familiale de m'avoir offert cette occasion de récompenser ce soir des médecins de famille exceptionnels et inspirants. We are very grateful to MD Financial Management and Scotiabank, the proud exclusive financial services partners of the CFPC, as well as other valued donors who support excellence in family medicine in Canada. Thank you so much for your generosity and support. And I am honored to introduce the chair of the foundation board, Dr. Jeanette Boyd.
Thank you, Dr. Chervin. Good evening. I am delighted to represent the Foundation for Advancing Family Medicine, or FAFM for short. The FAFM is proud to support you, the family physicians of today and tomorrow, in your remarkable endeavors to better the health of people across Canada. I would like to take a moment to tell you about the Foundation and how it relates to this celebration. Education, research, clinical practice, and the application of these three pillars on the global stage. These are the areas on which the Foundation focuses, raising funds that affect the viability and sustainability of our programs and projects and effectively advancing family medicine. To put this into context, the FAFM provides nearly $500,000 in awards, grants, and honors each year, investing in excellence and supporting advancements in family medicine. In addition, the Foundation raises funds to support initiatives that address the most pressing and current issues affecting family medicine. Projects such as Tech Forward, an exploration of artificial intelligence and its application in compassionate care, supported in part by Associated Medical Services, and the COVID-19 Pandemic Response and Impact Grants Program with funding from the CMA Foundation. The work of the Foundation is highlighted tonight as we celebrate the achievements of our award recipients. The FAFM works by connecting the challenges family physicians face in their daily work and our collective vision for barrier-free access to continuity of care for all to philanthropic sources of support. In doing this, FAFM amplifies the voice of family physicians and members of the CFPC in the dialogue with donors, foundations, corporations, and the public, including our patient communities. Tonight, I invite all of you joining us at this event to make the voice of family physicians heard by contributing to FAFM and supporting the achievements of our common vision. S'il vous plaît, contribuez à faire valoir la perspective de la médecine de famille en faisant un don à la FAFM pour l'aider à poursuivre ces efforts qui soutiennent notre vision commune. We have made it easy for you to donate from your home on FAFM's secure donation page. The link to donate is posted in the chat. As a patient, as a family member, or as a physician, please give generously. Your support is the future of family medicine. Thank you again for your generosity and for joining us this evening to celebrate excellence in family medicine. The CEO and Executive Director of the College of Family Physicians of Canada, Dr. Francine Yamea, will now introduce the first award of the evening.
Thank you, Jeanette. All of the awards we're presenting this evening have been made possible through the work of the Foundation for Advancing Family Medicine and the generosity of its donors. We are opening this evening by presenting the recipients of the Early Career Development Awards, sponsored by TD Insurance. These awards recognize up-and-coming leaders who have already shown inspiring progress in their first 5 years of practice. Please join me in congratulating our two winners this evening. Dr. Kimberly Lazar obtained her medical degree, completed her family medicine residency, and her Master of Science in Community Health at the University of Toronto. She has worked as a family physician in the Haliburton and Toronto areas of Ontario. She is now a family physician at North York General Hospital and both an assistant professor and postgraduate curriculum lead in the Department of Family and Community Medicine at the University of Toronto. And Dr. Nicole Stockley. Born and raised in Conception Bay South, Newfoundland and Labrador, Dr. Nicole Stockley obtained her master's degree, medical degree, and certificate in medical teaching, and completed her family medicine residency training at Memorial University of Newfoundland. Only 2 months after finishing her residency program, in 2016, Dr. Stockley became president-elect of the Newfoundland and Labrador College of Family Physicians. She is proud to practice at the Summerhill Medical Clinic in the community where she grew up, less than 2 kilometers from where she attended high school.
Thank you so much for the award. It's a huge honor.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. You say thank you?
Thank you. Wait. Each year, the recipient of the CFPC's, oh, my apologies, Congratulations. I would like to thank TD Insurance for their generosity. TD Insurance is also supporting our next award. The CFPC Environmental Health Award is presented to a family doctor who has demonstrated leadership in environmental health, both within the profession and the wider community. We are pleased to present the 2020 Environmental Health Award to Dr. Atua Iragabi, a family physician at 2 clinics and an emergency physician at St. Mary's Hospital in Camrose. Dr. Iragabi also works for both local and international organizations on pressing environmental health issues and is proud to provide support and guidance to international medical graduates regarding the Canadian healthcare system. In the wake of COVID-19, he has organized an international webinar series with fellow experts on 4 continents and is working to address the issue of indoor air pollution in the pandemic era. Each year, the recipient of the CFPC's Environmental Health Award is also presented with the Nicole Brunsma Award for Environmental Leadership by the Canadian Association of Physicians for the Environment, CAPE, and the Canadian Health and Environment Education and Research Foundation, CHEER, in memory of Dr. Brunsma. Congratulations again to Dr. Atua Iragabi as the recipient of the Nicole Brunsma Award for Environmental Leadership.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for this award. It means a lot to me and to my colleagues who are family physicians that we can make an impact in environmental health. And we look forward to inspiring the next generation also of family physicians to be concerned about environmental health. Thank you and have a good time.
Good evening. I'm Anna Kavanaugh, Vice President of the Affinity Market Group at TD Insurance, and I am delighted to recognize 3 Foundation for Advancing Family Medicine Award recipients this evening. Since 2006, TD Insurance has proudly supported the College of Family Physicians of Canada. COVID-19 has made our lives very challenging, and yet we're adapting to our new reality. Now more than ever, we stand together to help physicians and medical professionals deliver the services and the care that our communities need. And through the TD Ready commitment, we're focused on supporting innovative research, solutions, and technology that improve access to healthcare for all. We're also committed to helping create a more vibrant planet by elevating the quality of the environment so that people and the economies can thrive. And that's why TD Insurance is very proud to sponsor the CFPC Early Career Development Awards and the Environmental Health Award. On behalf of my colleagues at TD Insurance, it is my pleasure to congratulate Dr. Nicole Stockley of Conception Bay, Newfoundland, and Dr. Kimberly Lazar of Toronto, this year's Early Career Development Award recipients. They've each made impressive contributions to the medical community, and we look forward to following their careers as they help shape the future of family medicine in Canada. I'm also honored to recognize Dr. Atua Iragabi of Canmore, Alberta, this year's recipient of the Environmental Health Award for his outstanding commitment and leadership to furthering environmental health medicine in Canada. Once again, congratulations, Dr. Aragobi, Dr. Stockley, and Dr. Lazar, and to all of tonight's award recipients.
The next award this evening is the Mimi Davinsky Award for History and Narrative in Family Medicine, named in memory of Dr. Mimi Davinsky, a pioneer in narrative medicine in Canada. This award recognizes the best narrative account of experiences in family medicine. These stories highlight what it means to be a family physician and help bring light to the contributions of family physicians to both healthcare and life in Canada. This year's recipient of the Mimi Davinsky Award for History and Narrative in Family Medicine is Dr. Jordan Pelk. Dr. Pelk holds a medical degree and a Master of Science in Chemical Physics Theory from the University of Toronto. He is a full-time academic hospitalist at Bridgepoint Active Healthcare and Mount Sinai Hospital in Toronto. For Dr. Pelk, the best part of his job as a family physician is being offered people's stories. He says that to listen and perhaps thereby find a small way to help is the great and humanizing privilege of what he does each day, what all of us do as well. We are delighted to have Dr. Pelk share his story entitled Alan with us this evening.
I was Alan's doctor on the brain injury unit. In September, he'd had a fall, nothing major, just a slip in the rain taking the garbage out. It was nighttime, he didn't see the puddle, he was wearing worn-out shoes. He got up and pretty much forgot about it. But in October, his family started noticing him forgetting much else, where he put his keys, what he had for lunch, how frequently he now dropped his fork from his right hand. In November, first his sentences and then his strides got shorter. And by December, he started falling again, really falling, and now had neither the strength nor the verbal fluency to resist his family's insistence on bringing him to the emergency department. Brain imaging explained it all as expected, a large frontal tumor with significant mass effect. He underwent urgent neurosurgery, a subsequent intracranial infection, a further operation, post-operative delirium, and at last a transfer to our care, rehab to facilitate neurological recovery, and me as his doctor to monitor and optimize where I could. He was 78 and looked perhaps 60. He was sitting up in bed, dressed in blue jeans and a casual flannel button-down. His eyes were intent, his eyebrows thick with wisdom. A long arc of bright staples curved across the left side of his swollen scalp. There was reading material everywhere, on his tray table, on his bed, piled on the windowsill, newspapers, magazines, novels, notebooks, things I recognized and some things I had read, The Economist, Cat's Cradle, the New England Journal of Medicine. He held a pencil in his hand. It's not that I wish to be perceived as complaining about the service, he started before I had a chance to say my name, but I have significant concerns about the hospital from which I have come. There is in some sense a complete deviation from patient-centeredness and personalized care, and an outrageous claim for which I can identify no evidence. I offered him the wide-eyed sincerity we all use to be relatable to the impaired. Can you tell me what they were saying? They think I have a brain injury. Alan and I enjoyed our daily chats. We talked about the books he was reading, the trips he was planning, live music. He showed me hundreds of pencil sketches he had made over the years in an aging leather notebook that his wife brought in from home. He was especially proud of his Bob Dylan. And every day we discussed his therapy. I was simply not offered therapy today. The occupational therapist, she asked me to draw a clock. I can mobilize without a cane, and she asked me to draw a clock. I was asked what I would do if there was a fire. There is no fire, and I'm waiting for therapy. My goals? To get out of this place and return to my medical practice. Alan's wife, presumably around his age, had the same preserved quality. She walked quickly, stood up straight, addressed me like an old friend. She had unapologetic, straight gray hair cut at the shoulders, the sort of hair that other people dye, and she specifically did not. The sort of hair that drew attention to the absence of other manifest signs of aging. But after taking him home on a weekend pass, there was something in the lines around her mouth that looked sad. There were moments that seemed normal. We had a conversation, watched TV, shared popcorn. But in the morning, first I thought he was sleeping in, then awake and relaxing. But as the hours passed, it was getting stranger. The way he just stayed in bed, just stayed there. Not seeming bothered, but not really relaxing either. Not so much relaxing as just not, well, as just not, just kind of missing. I asked him if he wanted to get dressed. He said yes, but didn't move. Like he was present when talking to me, but not present to himself, not aware that he was the guy who had to be him. I said, okay, time to get dressed. He said okay and didn't move. I started to negotiate, cajole, put your left arm in this sleeve, put the toothbrush in your mouth. At times it felt like he was resisting, but at times it felt more like he was too missing to resist. When I finally got him ready, I asked what he wanted to do. He said he wanted to go to his office. I led him to the basement to his office, And he stayed there for hours, just sitting in his armchair, staring off, not relaxing, just sort of gone. I asked him if he needed help. He said no. I asked him what he thought of Tolstoy. He said Tolstoy was a crazy dead schmuck. I asked him what he was doing. He had been sitting, just sitting, doing nothing at all for hours. He said he was working on publishing his recent hospital experience. Alan looked at her with a sincere combination of condescension and empathy. I can mobilize without a cane. And he looked at me. There's in some sense a higher concept of individuality that is completely lacking from your team's approach to patient care. I am being called on daily to participate in tasks that have nothing to do with patient-centered goals. I am being coerced into experiencing symptoms that I don't have just for the sake of treating them. I am being institutionalized rather than de-institutionalized. And in fact, I am not being offered any treatment to which I, the patient, consent. And he meant it. He looked at me and I looked at him and I saw his eyes so familiar, so personal, eyes that are used to seeing where others cannot see. I thought of the lifetime of patients he had worked with, the anxious, the agitated, the psychotic, the sick. He too must have treated people with injured brains and injured minds. He too must have been patient and polite, looking at these weakened humans from our vantage point, third party, bird's eye, objective, correct. He was so used to it, trained in it, patterned in it, you could almost believe, but it wasn't real. He was limited by his brain. He only sounded smart. His was an artificial intelligence.
Thank you, Dr. Pelk, for that incredibly powerful story that reminds us of the importance of compassion and thoughtfulness in our patient care. Congratulations, Dr. Pelk, on your award. None of these awards would be possible without the generous support of our donors. Thank you again to the family medicine pioneers whose legacy is kept alive through the awards sponsored in their name and tonight's recipients. Thank you also to all those who supported these awards of excellence with their donations.
Our next award is named in honor of Dr. Cal Gutkin, Executive Director and CEO of the CFPC from 1996 to 2012. The Cal Gutkin Family Medicine Ambassador Award recognizes a dynamic leader in Canadian family medicine, distinguished for their vision, innovation, and ability to build effective relationships with national and international organizations to positively influence the ever-changing roles of both family physicians and family medicine in Canada. We are proud to present this award tonight, thanks to the Foundation for Advancing Family Medicine and the generosity of the friends, family, and colleagues of Dr. Gutkin. Congratulations to Dr. Catherine Cook, this year's Calvin L. Gutkin Family Medicine Ambassador Award recipient. Dr. Catherine Cook obtained her medical degree and Master of Science from the University of Manitoba. As a Métis woman, she is proud to have had opportunities to support Indigenous communities as a family physician at nursing stations and small northern hospitals in Churchill and Norway House and at Percy E. Moore Hospital on the Peguis First Nation. In addition to having practiced as a clinician since 1989, Dr. Cook has spent the past 2 decades in academic and public health, raising awareness of the social determinants of health and of how disparate policies and marginalizing legislation have affected them, resulting in the health inequities that Indigenous peoples face.
Hello, everyone. My name is Catherine Cook. I'm a family physician from Winnipeg, Manitoba, and I am so deeply honored to be the recipient of the Cal Gutkin Ambassador Award. I remember meeting Dr. Cal Gutkin a few years ago. I was on the board of the AFMC, and he was there as the president of the college. And I was struck at that time by his very strong advocacy, not only for healthy families, but for the health and well-being of family physicians and the need to support them in their ability to support families. So it's an honor and a privilege for me to receive this award. Thank you so much for considering me. Thank you.
Congratulations, Catherine. We were fortunate to have Catherine as the keynote speaker at the Northern Health Research Conference 2 years ago. Dr. Donald I. Rice was the executive director of the CFPC from 1965 to 1985 and the next award is named in his honor. The Donald I. Rice Award is awarded every 2 years to an outstanding family physician in recognition of their contributions to teaching and leadership in the discipline of family medicine. And we are delighted to present the D.I. Rice Award to Dr. Antoine Boivin. Dr. Boivin obtained his medical degree from the University of Montreal and completed his residency at Dalhousie University. I remember him well from that time as an engaged and engaging, thoughtful resident who questioned many things. After his medical training in Canada, Dr. Boivin undertook health services research training in the United Kingdom and the Netherlands. He practiced for 7 years in the remote rural community of Rouyn-Noranda, Quebec, before moving to an urban family medicine practice in an underserved neighborhood of Montreal. Dr. Boivin holds the Canada Research Chair in Patient and Public Partnership.
I'm touched and grateful to receive the 2020 Donald Rice Award for Vision and Leadership in Family Medicine. I feel that my contribution to our profession was achieved with others. I have special thoughts for patient leader Vincent Dumais, with whom I co-founded the Center of Excellence for Partnership with Patients and the Public, as well as for my patient partner Ghislaine Rouly, with whom I worked on a daily basis in my primary care practice. I would also like to honor the memory of my mentor, Dr. Réal Lacombe, who exemplifies vision and leadership in community medicine and has been a pivotal role model in my career. What I learned over the years is that patients, families, and citizens are the first caregivers in our society. I learned that my most important responsibility as a physician is to recognize, to value, and support patients' and citizens' knowledge and abilities. And I try, in my daily work, to move from a system where professionals are at the centers to communities where we care for one another with each other. Thank you.
Felicitations, Antoine. The next award is named in memory of Dr. Jean-Pierre Despins, who served as president of the CFPC from 1995 to 1996 and chair of the board of the Foundation for Advancing Family Medicine from 1999 to 2000. This award honors an outstanding advocate and public spokesperson for family medicine, family physicians, and their patients. We are very pleased to present the 2020 Jean-Pierre Despins Award to Dr. Michael Curlew. Born and raised in Canada's capital city, Dr. Curlew attended the University of Ottawa for both medical school and his residency. At a young age, his interests in rural and remote healthcare and Indigenous issues were sparked when a friend explained what a residential school was, something that wasn't found in their history textbooks. Dr. Curlew and his wife are both social justice activists in healthcare, and at present, he is a clinician in a full-scope family practice in the Winnebago Area Health Authority in Moose Factory in Northern Ontario.
I'd just like to say thank you. It's such a great honor to be able to receive the Jean-Pierre Despins Award for 2020. There's so many people I want to thank. I want to thank my family. I want to thank my beautiful wife, Elaine, and my 3 beautiful daughters who have been a huge, huge support over the years. I want to take this opportunity as well, too, to thank my wonderful colleagues. I've had the amazing privilege of being able to work with some phenomenal people in Moose Factory and some amazing people in Sioux Lookout, Ontario. And those people are heroes of mine. I also want to take a few minutes to say thank you to the patients. I've had the privilege of being able to work with patients for the last almost 15 years in Northern Ontario. And I can truly tell you, they are amazing. They are amazing individuals. They have stories of resilience and stories of strength that are inspirational and awe-inspiring. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you. And it's a great honor to accept this award.
Congratulations, Michael. Honorary membership in the College of Family Physicians of Canada is conferred upon individuals who are not family physicians in Canada. This honor recognizes other physicians or members of the public who have made outstanding contributions to the CFPC, the discipline of family medicine, the medical profession, or the health and well-being of the population in Canada and or globally. This year, we're very pleased to confer the first of 2 well-deserved honorary memberships to Dr. Bonnie Henry. Dr. Bonnie Henry is the Provincial Health Officer in British Columbia. She graduated from Dalhousie Medical School and subsequently completed her Master's in Public Health. Her experience in preventative medicine and global pandemics has extended throughout her career, with extensive involvement in planning, surveillance, and response for mass gatherings in Canada and internationally. Dr. Henry worked to eradicate polio in Pakistan, fight Ebola in Uganda, and lead a Toronto public health team through both SARS and H1N1. Her mantra during our current pandemic of be kind, be calm, and be safe resonates with many Canadians and abroad.
Hello, and thank you very much to the College of Family Physicians of Canada for this honorary membership.
We're also pleased to announce our second 2020 honorary member, Dr. George Carson. Dr. George Carson attended Queen's University for medical school and completed his residency in obstetrics and gynecology at the Boston Hospital for Women, followed by studies in maternal fetal medicine at McGill and residency at Royal Victoria Hospital in Montreal. He is an obstetrician gynecologist and was a professor of these subjects at the University of Calgary for several decades before moving his practice to Regina. He is the founding co-chair for the Advances in Labor and Risk Management Program, or ALARM for short, in rural Saskatchewan. Dr. Carson was also a player in developing the Certificate of Added Competence in Obstetrical Surgical Skills that was recently introduced by the CFPC.
You have provided me with a very great honor, and I am grateful. I have always admired my colleagues who do good family practice, and now, sort of, you've made me one of you, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Congratulations to our new honorary members and welcome to the CFPC. And now I'm delighted to announce the W. Victor Johnson Award, which honors Dr. Victor Johnson, the CFPC's first executive director from 1954 to 1964. This award recognizes a renowned Canadian or international family medicine leader for continuous and enduring contributions to the specialty of family medicine in Canada or abroad. And we are so pleased to present the 2020 W. Victor Johnson Award to Dr. Sandy Buckman. I can't think of anyone more deserving. As a psychology major at Western University, Dr. Sandy Buckman began to see the social issues that were keeping people down. This inspired him to go into medicine, and he obtained his medical degree from McMaster University. He's been involved with the Ontario College of Family Physicians since completing his residency and has been an active leader both within the CFPC and the CMA ever since. Congratulations, Dr. Buckman.
It's a special honor to accept this incredible award from the College of Family Physicians of Canada and the Foundation. I am humbled and just wish to express my thanks to be chosen as the 2020 recipient. Thank you.
Congratulations, Dr. Buckman. Thank you all for your generous donations so far. We encourage you to keep them coming in so we can continue to support trailblazers in family medicine for years to come. Visit fafm.cfpc.ca and click donate or check the link that is being posted in the chat. Your donation to the FAFM is more than a statement of support for your profession. It is a concrete, immediate way to expand the impact you make every day on your patient communities by enabling family medicine initiatives that benefit everyone in Canada and globally. And finally, we will close the event by presenting the Reg L. Perkin Award to the 2020 Family Physicians of the Year. Please welcome Daniel Labonte, President and CEO of MD Financial Management, who will present the award this evening.
Bonsoir à tous. Welcome everybody. It's a real pleasure to join you for this celebration of achievements in family physician. On behalf of Scotiabank and MD Financial Management, it is my distinct honor to recognize the recipients of this year's Family Physician of the Year Awards. In a year like no other, it's never been more important to recognize the outstanding work of Canada's family doctors. Since the start of the pandemic, we've met with physicians from across Canada, and we know how challenging it's been. Je tiens à le souligner, vous avez tous été des guides exceptionnels durant cette pandémie contre laquelle on n'a pas fini de s'adapter. Votre leadership et votre dévouement, nous les avons vus de près chez les clients de MD. Cette année, c'est donc avec plaisir que nous signons le travail de 9 lauréats des 4 coins du pays. Le médecin de famille est souvent le premier point de contact du patient. Cette discipline s'intéresse à tous les aspects de la vie des patients dans une grande variété de milieux de vie au pays. Because of this, family physicians are both agents of change and witnesses to it. They are the backbone of community medicine and the gatekeepers of the broader healthcare system. It is a responsibility and a challenge that requires flexibility, compassion, and skill. The recipients of this year's awards certainly demonstrate all of this. Congratulations to all.
We're very grateful for the commitment of Scotiabank and MD Financial Management for helping us acknowledge excellence in family medicine and inspire future generations of family physicians in Canada. On behalf of the CFPC, I'm delighted to present and congratulate this year's Family Physicians of the Year. From British Columbia, Dr. Tamina Ali. From Alberta, Dr. Andrew Cave. From Saskatchewan, Dr. Paula Schwann. From Manitoba, Dr. Wendy Smith. From Ontario, Dr. Curtis Hanford. Du Québec, le Dr. Paul Tellier. From New Brunswick, Dr. Jennifer Russell. From Prince Edward Island, Dr. Andrew Volgemuth. From Newfoundland and Labrador, Dr. Janice Fitzgerald.
We must always remember that when people come to see a doctor, they're absolutely terrified. And you seem to have this knack to keep everybody at ease and to make them feel good. And that is just half the battle won right there.
I was a young nurse and she was brilliant. She was so kind and caring and a real part of the community.
He's just nice to people. He's just an amazing, productive scholar and clinician. Someone our department's proud to have.
What a deserving honor for you. You have dedicated your career to caring for our most vulnerable patients, preparing our next generation of family physicians, and acting as a constant champion for the profession.
Curtis is known for his professionalism, honesty, unimpeachable integrity, and his seriousness. But if you manage to crack through the seriousness, you will get a smile that'll light up any room.
I cannot think of anyone more deserving. It's been amazing and such a pleasure to work with you the past few years. I can't wait to see what else you accomplish.
I think that you are just so inspiring for your deep commitment to the communities, for your intelligence, for your professionalism, and you are just absolutely classy with every move you make.
He embodies the very best of what we hope for from family docs. His conscientious care, well-honed expertise, and deep dedication are the bedrock of an exemplary clinical practice.
I'm thrilled to watch you take the skills that you learned in community-based practice, the knowledge that you gained as leader in long-term care, and leverage those into a respected leader in our province, and to call you a mentor and a colleague.
Just to let you know how incredibly proud I am to be not only your friend,
but also your colleague, as we gather together to celebrate your enduring commitment to Northern and Indigenous communities.
I'm delighted that she is winning this award. She is highly deserving. She's done lots of work for our medical profession and for the college over the years.
I was so excited to hear that he won this award because I can't think of anyone else who is more deserving.
And I can tell you she's probably one of the hardest working family physicians that I've ever known.
You step into and volunteer for so many things that I just can't keep up with you. You're the ever-ready bunny that never stops.
I can say her excellence in family medicine goes far beyond the work that she's done in the last year and really extends to her entire career.
For those of us who are fortunate enough to know Dr. Schwab professionally and personally, the characteristic about Paula that is most unique is her astute ability to recognize when a colleague or a friend needs support. It's her humanity that's evident in her caring and empathetic nature. These are qualities she naturally brings to her interactions with patients.
Humble, diligent, wise, brilliant, curious, all words used to describe you by your colleagues and students alike.
Curtis is a humble and generous colleague who makes everyone around him feel valued and respected.
I deeply appreciate the opportunities I have to talk shop with him, to review a tough case, to share a difficult loss, to celebrate humanity in all of its presentations, and to plan a better healthcare system going forward. Competing interest declaration, he is my brother.
She cares about people. Her evidence-based approach helps guide important decisions, making a huge impact for the effective management of COVID-19.
You are kind, compassionate, so hardworking, hilarious, and I honestly think that you make everyone's day better just by being in it.
Hi, I'm Andrew Gave. I'm a professor in the Department of Family Medicine at the University of Alberta, and I practice at the K Edmonton Clinic there. Nice to be with you.
Hi. Hi, I'm Dr. Wendy Smith. I live in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and I'm proud to be the family physician for the remote, isolated northern communities of Red Sucker Lake and Wasaga.
I'm Tamina Alley. I'm a family physician in Margaret, South Surrey.
Hi, I'm Paula Schwan, and I'm a proud family doctor in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Hi, I'm Curtis Hanford. I'm a family physician with the Department of St. Michael's Hospital in Toronto, Ontario.
Hi, everyone. I'm Janice Fitzgerald from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, and I'm the Chief Medical Officer of Health for Newfoundland and Labrador.
Alors, bonjour tout le monde. Alors, je suis capotelier. Je travaille à Montréal au CLSC Côte-des-Neiges et à la clinique médicale.
Hi there, everyone. I'm Dr. Jennifer Russell, and I'm the Chief Medical Officer of Health for New Brunswick, and I am coming to you not live, but virtually from Fredericton, New Brunswick.
Hi, my name is Andrew Volgemuth, and I'm a family physician from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, and I've been a family doctor for just over 20 years.
The thread through everything I do is always having a family practice. And, you know, locuming initially when I came to BC, I recognized that locuming wasn't for me. There was something missing. It was that longitudinal relationship of getting to know my patients. I have a patient panel of 860 patients, and I could go through that list and I can picture their faces and I know who they're related to, and I like that.
We're kind of the do-it-all, you know what I mean? And that's family medicine. I mean, you bring it all together, you know. People see a specialist for various body parts, but we bring the body together.
It was definitely continuity of care. You'd see the same patient with sore throat, and you'd see them when we were 20 for birth control, and 21 for a baby, 23 for the next baby, and 28 when they developed multiple sclerosis. You know, so you saw them continuously, you know, whether it was acne or broken leg, you know, you had to do the whole works.
What we do is, you know, as well as accompany people, is we allow them to verbalize. I mean, there are people who come in who are very lonely, and I'm their best friend, essentially. They come in and they chat with me and they talk with me, and, you know, they make their appointment for next month, and they come back and they again come back and, oh yeah, I've this little pain here, but it's really about chatting and talking and not being so lonely.
Having awareness of your patient's circumstances and the empathy to realize that one size fits all solutions are not one size fits all. Something that you might be recommending for someone, either in terms of investigation or a treatment intervention or something like that, not everybody is going to necessarily be able to access that or be able to benefit from that in the same way.
I think our role has never been so important that you need someone to be able to sit back and help the patient navigate through all of this information they're being barraged by. That yes, there's new technology, we have more testing available to us, there's new medications and treatments, but it comes down to the doctor-patient relationship, and that's at the core of it, and helping people with that.
But we, from the very beginning, said that it was really important that we be able to be there for our patients during this trying time. So whether that was through virtual care or whether that was through one or two of us being in the office to see those patients that had to be seen, we were there for our patients, and we know that they really appreciated it.
So I think family physicians have a great role to play in that, and our voices need to be heard in some of those bigger circles, and in order to not just affect change, but to affect productive change.
Since I've been here, there's been Ebola, Zika, the opioid crisis, cannabis legalization, and now COVID-19. So I don't think I've run out of emerging issues yet. And I don't think I will.
I'm not a big awards. I always think when people start saying nice things about me that there must be something wrong. It raises red flags to me that I start getting nervous.
I'd like to say a big thank you for this award. It does mean a great deal to me and those people that have been along for the ride. So thank you to all my patients who've just been the most wonderful people over the scope of my tenure.
I think it means a lot to me that one of the person who nominated me was a medical student, a former medical student of mine, and it speaks to the power of helping the future generation.
All the family medicine physicians that are out there right now, my hat goes off to you. My heart goes out to you. Practicing medicine on the front lines in a pandemic can be extraordinarily stressful, and not just for you and your patients, but also your families. So I'm very grateful for this award, but again, I know that the people on the front lines are the ones that are feeling the effects most dramatically and significantly.
So, I mean, obviously it's an incredible, honor to receive this award, and it's really an award shared with everybody that I work with.
It's really hard to really accept it, recognizing that, as I do, having had the privilege of getting to know so many different family physicians over the years in so many different settings, recognizing that there are just hundreds and hundreds of physicians who do more amazing things in their day than I do.
But I think when your peers nominate you, and I want to thank them. I don't know who they are, but when I catch them, I will beat them to death. But no, when I really appreciate somebody would think of that for me, to be honest. Yeah.
I wanted to be the family physician of the year, but it was impossible for me to seemingly acquire that award. And I thought, I didn't see myself. I think I was like every gay kid. I didn't see myself. And I thought, that will never be me. And suddenly here I am. I am like everybody else.
Our profession is one that I am so proud to be a part of. And I think you guys rise to the challenge every day to do a job in this very difficult time now with COVID-19. And I am so appreciative of the work that you do. So I just want to say thanks again. And I really do appreciate the honor. Thank you.
I am Andrew's wife and also have the privilege of being his colleague as well. I can't imagine anybody more deserving of the Family Physician of the Year award. Andrew provides a wonderful experience to each and every one of us who have the privilege to share a space with him. Congratulations, honey. Love you.
I think it's amazing that you've been recognized for all the hard work that you put into everything that you do.
Félicitations pour ton prix, Pierre-Paul. C'est un plaisir de te côtoyer depuis 15 ans avec ton sourire contagieux et ton humour grinçant.
Dr. Ali, congratulations on Family Physician of the Year.
I have been lucky enough to know you as a learner, a colleague, and even as a patient after the birth of my son, and I can say without a doubt you are so deserving of this award. I feel so lucky to call you a role model and your friend. So here's to you.
Wendy, congratulations on this wonderful award. Your work in the North is greatly appreciated by individuals, community, and your colleagues.
He is an excellent educator and researcher, and he has a great personality. Congratulations, Dr. Cave.
A huge congratulations on her award. So well deserved for her leadership and her mentorship.
Congratulations, Curtis, on this outstanding award as Ontario's Family Physician of the Year. This is very well deserved. You're a fabulous clinician and colleague and a great contributor to academic family medicine.
Congratulations to you on winning the Family Physician of the Year award. We are thrilled for you at McGill that you have brought this honor to our department. It is a huge testament to all the amazing work that you have done over the course of your career.
And we are so proud of all the work that's being done. All of New Brunswick is your patient, and they are all appreciative of the work that you're doing for us. So on behalf of all the team, please accept these words of congratulations from us tonight.
Wishing Dr. Janice Fitzgerald the most sincere congratulations on her recent award of Newfoundland Family Physician of the Year. So very well deserved in managing COVID during these unprecedented difficult times.
So congratulations, Paula, on being awarded Saskatchewan Family Physician of the Year. No one is more deserving.
It's a pleasure and an honor to work with you in this fantastic project. And again, once again, congratulations.
Congratulations as our Family Physician of the Year here in Manitoba.
Hey, Dr. Russell, congratulations from all of us here at the OC. Congratulations on your award.
Good evening, bonsoir à tous. C'est un honneur pour moi d'avoir cette magnifique occasion de souligner le travail des lauréats 2020 des prix du médecin de famille de l'année. Each of you is being recognized for your substantial contributions to the discipline of family medicine. Reading through your accomplishments is nothing short of truly inspiring. It is clear that your diverse perspectives and tireless efforts to put patient care and community first have had far-reaching impacts in breaking down barriers to care. Vous êtes des éducateurs et des modèles. Vous êtes des défenseurs et des confidents pour certaines de nos populations les moins bien servies et les plus vulnérables. En tant que parent d'une étudiante en médecine, je vous suis grandement reconnaissant du chemin que vous tracez pour la génération qui vous suit. Congratulations and thank you to each of you. I wish you success in your future endeavors as you continue to improve the health and outcomes for Canadians.
My heart is full, as I'm sure everyone else's are. Thank you to all of our award recipients for the incredible inspiration you have given to all of us. And what an absolutely wonderful tribute that was. I'm delighted to announce that your generosity in action tonight raised $22,345. These funds, along with donations received throughout the Family Medicine Forum, now amount to more than $50,000. Thank you so, so much. Stay tuned to FAFM through our website to learn about how your gifts make a difference in family medicine. And thank you again for your generosity. Merci beaucoup. If you would like to make a donation later in the year or at any point, the secure donation page is always available on the FAFM website. And thank you. The incredible work, commitment, and dedication demonstrated by tonight's award winners and honorees exemplifies the same value of family medicine that is seen daily in homes, clinics, and hospitals, in care facilities and community centers, in birthing suites and hospices. The Foundation for Advancing Family Medicine is proud to support you, the family physicians of today and tomorrow, in your primary care practice, research, and teaching. Your work and passion for improving the health and wellness of people across Canada and the world is inspiring, and we are so honored to work alongside you.
Alors, au nom du Collège des médecins de famille du Canada et de la Fondation pour l'avancement de la médecine de famille, félicitations à tous nos récipients. Congratulations to all the recipients who were honored this evening. Thank you all for what you do to provide quality care for the people of Canada. Thank you for all of you for being here with us tonight. Good evening.